game just to get my focus. And so I'm not sure if you can use custom jumpers. What I'm doing, what I have been doing on today is just going through just the preset jumpers. You know, which is the best one to be able to use for me. So we'll see how that work out. Gotta move it. Let's move it. Oh, come on, man. Come on, that. Mm. Look up. Hey, you gotta take better shots than that, man. You just throwing the ball at the rim. Come on now. Come on that. Hmm. Still. Back door. Yay. My God, come on, man. You causing us the game. Can't play no better D than that. Yo, why y'all not passing the ball? What's that about? Yo, y'all killing me. You and this other guy's killing me, man. Y'all are killing me for real. I don't get it. Just gotta keep my composure. Almost.
Doing snatchbacks the whole entire time. Lord. He's not gonna pass it in.
No, I'm only upset at y'all because y'all just been jacking the ball at the rim, man. The game. No, no, no. Stop it, stop it. I say, stop it. I say, stop it. I say, stop it. I say, man. Stop it. I say, man. The game, y'all, from the start, you and the other guy was just jacking everything at the rim. I don't want to hear that, man. There is no rhythm to the game at all. So whether he shoots the ball or not, I do not care. I don't want to hear that now. I don't want to hear that now. I don't want to hear that. I don't want. Is you crazy? You've been jacking at the ball the whole game, bro. Nothing. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. Shut up. Shut up. Stay in your space. No one told you to get on and say anything to me, cuz. Stay in your space. Stay in your space. Stay in your space, my nigga. Stay in your space. No one told you to say anything to me. Stay in your space. Stay in your space. Talk to yourself. That's what you've been doing. You've been jacking the ball at the thing for the whole entire game. So I don't want to hear that. Y'all, people always do that. They get on here and then go to talking for no reason. Stay in your space, my guy. Bro, stay in your space. No one asked you to say anything to me. No one asked you to say not a word to me. All you do is stay in your space. Nothing. No one asked you to say anything to me. Continue to jack the ball like you've been doing and stay in your space. That's all you got to do. It don't even matter. Like just play your game. Just leave me alone. There's nothing you can say to me to make anything any different. I don't want to hear anything you have to say. There's nothing you can really say. Matter of fact, there's nothing you need to say to me because y'all started the game off that way. So the way you started off, hey, it ended that way. So I don't want to hear anything. There's nothing you can say at all to me, B. So be yourself and play the game. You don't gotta say nothing to me. Be yourself and play the game. That's all you got to do. Don't say anything. Be yourself and play the game. Because there's nothing you can. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing you can say or do to anyone. So so just play the game. There's nothing you can say, B. Play the game. Play the game. That's all you got to do. Continue to throw that shit up in the air like you've been doing. Just play the game. That's it. That is it. That is all you need to say. That is all you need to say. That you're going to shoot the shot is what you've been doing. That is it. Nothing else. Nothing else. Because you ain't going to do a damn thing to nobody, so all you doing is talking, so just be quiet. Play the game. There's nothing, because nothing. There's nothing new, because you don't want no smoke. You're not going to give no smoke. Don't even act like you about no smoke. Just play the game. Play the game. They don't want to ask you to say a word to me. Period. No one asked you to say a word. No, like I said, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Exactly. You don't want no smoke, so be quiet. You can't even get no smoke, so be quiet. So be quiet, bro. Stop that. Y'all niggas always want to act tough, and you're not tough. There's nothing tough about getting tough talking on the game. So play the game and stop talking to me. That's all you got to do. Because you ain't going to do nothing to nobody. You don't know nobody going to do anything. You ain't going to find me if I give you my address. So stop it, I say. Y'all be killing me with that whack shit. You're not going to do a damn thing. You know it. You know it and I know it. I'm not trying to talk tough to nobody. All I said was stay in your space. All I said was stay in your space. You don't have to speak to me, cuz. And that's real. You don't have to speak to me. Talking about some man, y'all boys I'm talking to y'all been jacking on the ball the whole entire game. And mad cause I'm letting the guy shoot now. I don't care. It's all about the VC now for me. Nah. Does not affect the acknowledge, cuz. Y'all started the game off that way. You and the white boy started the game off that way. You and the white boy started the game off that way. I was the only person even think about passing the ball to anybody. You and the white boy started jacking the ball at the shot. You and the white boy. You and the white boy start jacking the ball at the shot. That's the end result of it. That's exactly what y'all did. It wasn't me. That was y'all. Y'all took it upon yourselves to just throw the ball at the rim thinking it was going to go in. And whatever. It worked for a little while. It didn't work at all. But now you got something to say. Don't say nothing to me. You don't got nothing to say to me. You don't know me. I don't know you, man. So just die and play the game. Just die and play the game. Yeah. Just play the game, man. Nobody asked you to speak to me, my nigga. There's nothing you gonna do. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? There's nothing to do. You talking about now? What you gonna do? There's nothing to do. Be realistic, little boy. Well, we're talking about what you gonna do? Nothing. All right then. So what you talking for? What you talking for? There's nothing you can say. Stay in your dad's basement and play the game. Just be quiet. Play the game. Play the game. I'm playing the game. That's what I'm saying. Just play the game. Relax. Do what you do. Nigga, after get done, go get you something to eat and play the game. But there's no reason to be talking to me at all. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Matter of fact, I'm going to help you out. Where the mute button at? Because you're getting on my nerves. Let me help you out. Let me help you out because you're not going to shut the hell up. Let me help you out. let's see. Just gonna try just one release for something. Mm. If I just go 100% Vince. Let's try that. Let's see if I just go 100% Vince. So what I'm trying to do, man, I'm trying to get an actual good workout in before the actual E-league starts tonight. And I'm not gonna lie, I think playing with the randoms is gonna be difficult because let's say if you get you some difficult teammates. The funny thing is, I play walk on by myself all the time, so it's not gonna be that undifficult for me because I do it all the time. So
What is it that makes Nerf so much fun? Let's take a look and find out. I love you, Kyle. Games like that and the people that go to them are part of what makes Nerf so much fun. If you like this video, let me know in the comments down below. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more in the future. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Jangular, and I'll see you next time.
Hi, it's Daniel Gretzky, founder of Kind. I just learned that it costs $6 million to air an ad on the big game.
Good.
I think it's kind of ridiculous.
Good, Danny, that was great, but I need a little bit more emotion from you, okay? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to imagine that you're climbing a mountain, right? You look down at the landscape, and then you tear your shirt open. And that's the emotion I need, okay? We're still rolling? Okay, so faster, more emotion, chest hair. Action.
Instead of throwing away $6 million, we're going to give you $6 million worth of free canvas for every one of you.
Cut. Okay, so let's try something different here. We're talking about sharing, right? So let's imagine.
slash and defender, that's the first. Oh, don't flop. Come on, man. Just get back. It's alright you lost the ball. Just get back. Can't. That jump is not gonna work.
Difference between fault and responsibility. She kept talking about how something was somebody's fault. It's somebody's fault. And I was like, it really don't matter whose fault it is that something is broken if it's your responsibility to fix it. For example, appreciate that, Will. You can tell by the way I walk that I got Jedi. What are you? You know what? Don't even worry about it. I'm responsible. No, it's not your fault. Will said it's not your fault. It's my responsibility, so it's okay. It's all good. Oh shit. I'm responsible for that! It's okay. Not your fault. I'm responsible. Thanks, Will.
What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One-Eye Bribe, I just talked about The Walking Dead Season 8, the second half of Season 8, and the new trailer. We had the teaser breakdown yesterday. This is the second one, a new one, with new pictures, new awesome stuff. The quality's not the best, so it looks to be leaked to my eyes, but we're not sure if it's coming out. It'll eventually come out, of course. But, spoiler warning, if you don't want to know the second half information that we know, major spoilers, deaths, big stuff coming in the second half of Season 8, stop watching now if you don't want to know. But if you do, keep watching, and if you can, guys, join our team, our family, our PT channel, and our Walking Dead family. I really hope you do. Now, this trailer starts with Alexandria on fire with the homes and everything, but Carl is talking. Some of the dialogue is pretty great, and it's definitely some callbacks to Lori and Carl and what Lori told Carl, you know, in her final moments. Carl's kind of saying his final speech in his final moments. And we got Carl on the stretcher. They're probably going to move him out of the sewers to move him up once Negan leaves, but it just is pretty rough. Here's a good shot of it from the first look. Michonne, Rick are just looking on Carl, and Carl's probably going to give him some words of wisdom, what it is, like putting his gun away and trying to survive and work together, and we'll see if it makes sense on it, but I'm pumped for the second half of Season 8, guys. It looks great. Carl looks terrible. He's not going to make it out. He's not immune. He's not going to make it. Then you see Rick in a field, just getting his mind together, just trying to gather what exactly just happened with Alexandria, the war, the plan, his son dying. It's just going to be tough on Rick the second half of Season 8, and we'll see how Rick handles it. the loss of Carl is major to all the fans, to Rick included. I mean, it's going to be pretty rough on Rick. It has to be. Then you have Daryl looking at the water. I would assume they're going to the hilltop, the back way, staying off the road, staying away from everything. For it is what they're going in the swamp, is what I gather from that. And it's a lot of them. Sadiq, Rosita, they're going through the walkers and all the mess with the walkers in the water. So we'll see how it goes down for it. Then they had an escape plan, is what Negan says, because he finds out that they left, most likely. You see Sadiq and Carl here. This is probably them setting it up at some point, because Carl looks pretty healthy. They're probably showing you a flashback for that. Then we're at the hilltop. Great shot here of Carol, Henry, and Morgan at the hilltop. Morgan's alive, Carol's alive, Henry's alive. They got out of the kingdom. Then we get a shot of the hilltop doors opening. Daryl, Rosita, all of them are coming together. They're going to be their worst nightmare when they all work together, is what Daryl says to Dwight, because they're saying, are you going to stick together? Are you going to do this? And it's going to be cool, because they're all going to be together. They were kind of scattered in the first part of Season 8. I like it when they're all together. I think the second half of Season 8 is going to be pretty awesome, and I'm pumped for it. You see Judith, Tara, Daryl, Rosita was kind of there too. Again, it's kind of blurry. Tobin and a lot of the Alexandrians coming to the hilltop. It's going to be very hilltop driven in the second half. Carol's excited. Enid's there with her. Carol runs over to it, and then everyone's going to get the bad news about Carl. I would assume Carl's buried at Alexandria, not at the hilltop. But you can see Carol is probably finding out the news about Carl. She's probably like, where's Carl? I would assume is what that is. Daryl, Carol, Judith. Then you have a walker hand. You're like, oh my God, is that Carl? No, it's just a walker hand going towards probably the kingdom or maybe Alexandria, but it would make sense if it was the kingdom as well. We got Michonne and Rick trying to escape from some walkers. A bunch of them probably got into Alexandria because the gates are down and their defenses are down. So I would assume that it's going to be overrun and overtaken by walkers. Michonne with the fire extinguisher. Rick probably has one in his hand too, and I think they kill some walkers with it when they're putting out the fire at a gazebo in that picture. Then we have the box. That seems to me to be the box that Maggie put that savior that she killed in. She didn't shoot him in the head, evidently. We'll see in a second here, but that's most likely the box that she wrote on top of it. That looks to be the walker trying to reach for Negan. Kind of like a Holly Sasha kind of death coming back around. Remember, it's callback season for sure. Then we have a sad picture here. It's Jadis, and the rumors were that Jadis survives. She's the lone survivor of the scavengers. After Simon goes there and kills all the rest of the scavengers, Jadis is the lone survivor of that. And you gotta feel bad for her a little bit there too. I mean, I know she double-crossed Rick and everything, but have a heart, you know? Jadis is the lone survivor, and she let her group down. Carol talking to Nabila, pretty cool. They get him out, evidently, and Nabila's like, you against them, they don't stand a chance. Carol's going to be a badass again in the second half of Season 8. I can't wait. And here's a shot of Rick putting Carl's gun, most likely, in his jeans at the grave of Carl's grave. I would assume it's Carl's grave at Alexandria, because it would be tough to move him all the way to the hilltop. Then you have Carol and most likely Morgan looking on to how to save Ezekiel at the kingdom. I would assume they do, or maybe Gavin takes Ezekiel. That would be kind of interesting as well, but here's a better shot of it. Remember, these aren't the best quality pictures of the trailer, but that's, to me, looks like the same shot of Morgan and Carol looking how to save the kingdomers. There's Nabila. She's the one talking to Carol. And Carol's going to be stepping it up again. She's going to save the kingdom and people, because that's what she does. You know, Carol saves. And Morgan clears. Then we have Michonne and Rick, I would assume, going to the scavengers. This is probably after Simon and the Saviors go to the scavengers and kill all of them. We'll see what happens with Jadis and Rick after that. Eugene looks on at something. There's Negan's wives. We'll see what happens here. Negan probably is pissed that the doctor is gone and Father Gabriel's gone and wonders why it happened. We see here, is this a flashback of Negan addressing the group? You see Dwight in the very center. He walks through the crowd. In the other trailer, we saw that as well. But we'll see if Dwight goes back or not. Michonne looks on, probably at Alexandria to Rick. They're talking about what to do next. You know, Negan and them have the guns, they got the weapons, they got the people. We'll see how they fight back and what their strategy is. You know, a big battle has to be coming at the hilltop. Rick's driving somewhere, probably in the bird van, I would assume they do, and they leave to go to the hilltop. And here's a great picture of Simon pointing his gun at Tamiel, however you say her name, and he kills her. He shoots Brayon and Tamiel, and the rest of the scavengers are killed by the Saviors. Then we got Morgan and Carol again. I wonder if this is going to be an episode 809, or we got to wait a little while for this, but I would assume it's probably right away, because they have to save the Kingdomers and the kingdom. Do they save Ezekiel? Looks like Morgan is fighting some of the Saviors. I'm sure he has a plan how to get in there. I wonder if that's when he herds the walkers in there towards that, have a diversion. He's taking people out. He's clearing these saviors. That's what we need. We need him to do that. Hopefully we'll see Jesus a little bit do that as well. But Morgan's definitely not messing around. Pretty awesome stuff. He's taking walkers out. He's taking people out. He's probably going in to save the day. Morgan and Carol together, they will be getting stuff done, that's for sure. Then we have the hilltop shot right here. I'm assuming that's Maggie walking towards the front gate when people are coming there, like Daryl and Rosita and Judith and Tara and everyone coming together. Then we see Dwight talking with Tara. Dwight's still on Rick's side. He's there.
In the search for fresh creativity in filmmaking, writers and directors have pulled all sorts of stunts, but few rival the impact of suddenly turning everything to unexpectedly. You can see why scriptwriters choose to go with sudden negative endings. It's definitely better than following a formulaic happily ever after.
If done well, there are few things impactful. So often they're manipulative, artificially shocking. Sometimes it's ruining the entire film. I'm Simon from WhatCulture.com, and this is 10 utterly devastating film endings that totally came out of nowhere. Then, Marley dies in Marley and Me. At first glance, Marley and Me can be dismissed as harmless fluff. Your typical boy and girl meet dog. Dog misbehaves and everyone ends up wiser and happier. And then Marley is put to sleep forever after succumbing to the ravages of age. Sorry, what? Where the hell did that come from? This is supposed to be a kids' film. It was traumatic for adults. Just imagine the effect it had on the kids expecting something similar to Beethoven or Homeward Bound. Just cruel. Number 9, Jenny's Dead, Forrest Gump. It is to be a fairly happy film on paper. However, there's a spanner in the works. That spanner is called Jenny. All the crimes she commits during the film's run. It's the last one that's worst of all. Namely, she dumps a child on Forrest and promptly dies, which feels royally at odds with the film's tone. Granted, his mother died earlier, but she was old and it was to be expected. Jenny's death, probably from AIDS, just a massive twist of the knife. In a film this sweet, you half expected her to end up happy and together when she finally sorted herself out. But no, she ends up in the great beyond, and Forrest ends up heartbroken. Lovely. Just lovely. Number 8, everyone ruined their lives in Magic Mike. Magic Mike looks a lot like it's probably going to be a comedy. For the most part, it's appropriately ridiculous with a light-hearted plot akin to a modern-day, but seedier, Dirty Dancing. You probably think it's going to take the normal route. Guy learns ropes, guy gets good, guy gets cocky, guy suffers a stumble, guy finds redemption. It certainly starts that way, then the stumble comes, and what stumble it is. Adam gets into drugs, ends up owing £10,000 to a dealer, and Tatum's Mike has to use his life savings to bail him out. This leaves Mike extremely depressed, as it would, as he leaves the stripping business penniless and unable to follow through on any of his dreams he had for himself. Basically, nobody wins and everybody loses. Number 7, gunning down your family in The Mist. When The Mist's little store community goes to hell and they start killing each other to appease the monsters outside, Thomas Jane, his adorable kid, and some others decide to make a break for it rather than stay with the increasingly extreme store survivors. This looks like a bad idea from the outset, but the way it turns to tragedy is stunning. Thinking they're about to be killed by a giant monster coming towards them, Jane guns down the car's occupants, including his son, to save them from the horror. However, it turns out the noise was the army coming to save them. Jane weeps in his car, as you would, as we, the audience, reel from being savagely gut-punched by a film. As rug pulls go, it's just utterly bleak, but amazingly effective. Number 6, they all die anyway, Dawn of the Dead. Zack Snyder's 2004 remake nailed the sense of zombie carnage and
Oh Lord, computer. Oh, don't back up from him. Man, they are killing me with these simple turnovers. Oh my God. Shoot. So when I pick mine up, I try to go for the rebound. Back door. Good pull up. And one. That was a tough drive. Come on, man. That's a good first half. Real good first half.
Nah, hey, it looked like a comfortable shot. No trip. Oh, he over in the corner. Oh, good pass. Knocked down. And one. Somebody stop 10 for me. Stop. I'm coming. Yeah. Good double. Good double. And one. Mm-mm. Oh. I'm on that. Get him back door. Stolen. We needed that 14 seconds. I'm on that. I'm on that. Shoot that. Knock down. Let's go the other way. Backboard. I try to go backboard. You alright?